Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or if you're me, good, very early morning. I am 482 Master Steph here with my good Polka Dot. Go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
Yo, I am Polka Dot. I play fighting games. From Louisiana, living in Cali, and yeah, I play a lot of 2XKO in a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but welcome to guys to the first ever Slam sessions. It is the beginning of a new online series we're doing here as a way to celebrate the return of Slam South Louisiana Major. Slam will be coming back this fall. Stay tuned for more details on that. But we wanted to do these Slam sessions as a way to kind of get the community re-engaged and to generate some hype for the upcoming. Uh, with that being said, we decided to start with 2XKO because, as Polkadot said, he's been playing a lot of 2XKO in many ways. I've also been playing a lot of 2 in many ways. And I think it's a game that we all have been having a really good fun time with. You know, a lot of people have been complaining a little bit here and there about the balance of the game, but I think after the most recent balance patch, there's a lot good going for the game, and I think that it actually toned down the characters that were causing the most problems, and that mixed with some of the prior changes to bring some characters up is in a really good spot right now. What do you think about that?
Yeah, man, I think that it was getting a little rough for a minute there, and it was getting a little stale, and I think that this last patch really shook things up. You're seeing a lot more Blitzcranks, bro. Like the Four Kingdoms event, Blitzcrank won the whole tournament, man. Like Southeast won off the back of two Blitzcrank players. So like we're living in a world where Blitzcrank, Jinx, Kate, like they might have struggled really hard before, but now they can hang with the best of them if you put the time in with them. So I think it's definitely moving in a great direction.
All right. I think you made some good points there. I think it was getting a little slow at the beginning. I think characters like Blitz, Braum were having some issues. I don't know about you. I was way too many blitzes online, like in like ranked lobbies. I don't even know if he's like good. It's just a lot of reasons, and I'm kind of tired of it. Honestly, I'm tired of dealing with Hook. I'm tired of feeling dumb every time they do command grab, run up, command grab, jump, command grab me out of the air. I feel like an idiot. It's not. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling.
Yeah, man. The last buff that he got really improved his ability to just swing in neutral and kind of snag some of these counter hits with the change to his 5M and 5H. He can really just scrap with him now. He's definitely a scary pick lately.
Yeah, definitely is pretty terrifying. With that being said, not to interject a bit too early, but I do want to talk a little bit about the format today. So, unlike your traditional style of bracket, we are doing a ladder style event. A lot of people are unfamiliar with the ladder style event, so we want to talk a little bit about it today. So, the way that this ladder style event is unlike a traditional bracket, even if you lose 2 times, you are not out. This kind of bracket allows for a comeback story where anybody has a chance to make a comeback potentially and make it to the finals. So players will be competing during a 2-hour ladder window. That ladder started about 30 minutes ago, so we already have some matches that are that have already kind of gone underway. And then players can play as many matches as they would like. They can play, one match. They can play 10 matches. And then they will, at the end of the 2-hour period, they will get kind of tallied up to kind of see exactly who stands on top. And then once we get to that, we will have a top 8. That would be the top 8 players left in our bracket based on the standings of the 2-hour ladder period. Would then be moved into a top 8 bracket. Will be double elimination. The top 4 players will be put in the winner's side, and the bottom 4 players will be put in the loser's side. And then we'll just run a normal double elimination bracket from there. Once again, the standings are determined by the ranking at the end of the ladder period. And then ties are decided by a match differential. It gets a bit complicated, but basically, if you, depending on who your wins and losses are to, that helps determine your tiebreakers at the end of the standings or at the end of the ladder period if it needs to happen. Once we do make it to, during that ladder period, as well as our top 8, all matches will be best of 3 until finals, and then when we get to our finals, it would be best of 5. So your traditional losers finals, winners finals, grand finals will be a best 3 out of 5 series, but all matches up until that point, including during our ladder period, are best 2 out of 3.
Dude, awesome! I'm so excited to watch this format. I've participated in ladders before, but I've never actually gotten the chance to just like watch it from this point of view. So I think it's going to be super exciting. Do we have any like major killers in the ladder? Who should we be looking out for, Steph? There might be some delay. I think, like Steph said earlier, he is in Japan, so there might be a little bit of a delay on some of these responses.
Let me see. One moment, everybody. I apologize. I am currently, for those who are unaware, in the land of the rising sun, so I'm having a bit of technical difficulty. So I apologize for that. But with that being said, so I know I participated in a couple of events. I've been in a few events, and this ladder style is, I think it is a unique style because, like I said, it gives you the chance to have a comeback no matter where you're at in the bracket. Even if you start playing and your first few matches don't go so well, if you win the next 5 straight, you can make it top 8.
Dude, that is so exciting. I'm already seeing some names that I recognize. I've been out of Louisiana for a while, but it'll be really awesome watching some of these players that I've seen from other games play 2X. I haven't got a chance to see what Louisiana's been cooking in this game, so I'm super excited to watch some of these games.
Yeah, for sure. We really do have some strong players in this bracket. And speaking of strong players, we actually have our first match come out. We have Earth, Wind, and Hamster, a Louisiana local, versus, I believe it was Bucks and Anime. There we go. So we're gonna have Echo Vise, versus some Alawi Yasua. It should be pretty exciting.
Dude, Echo Vi, or I guess it's not Echo Vi. It seems to be.
Never mind. It's not Echo Vi. We have a little bit of Bromaton instead.
Dude, I think that Echo Braum is such a dominating team, man. Especially once you get this ice right here, and now you can just like do whatever you want, man. We're gonna cash out the ice, go for the lows.
Yeah, no, I think like Echo Braum to me is a very underrated team. I actually been playing a lot of Echo Braum, and it's like very obnoxious. Like you have the great neutral of Echo, you have the annoying shield of Braum, and they can just get some crazy damage with each other if you let them kind of run away with it.
Yeah, dude, it's I mean, as you can see here, the jump back timewinder is putting in a lot of work, but when you have that Braum armor to back it up too, it's just really hard to find a way in.
All right, but there we go. Not quite the straight timewinder will take it. And we have Earth, Wind, and Hamster 2v1 against Bucks and Anime. Oh, but never mind. He's evened it up with a 1v1.
And you've got Alawi with Fury if he wants it. This is a scary spot to be in.
Yep, just cashing out on some damage here. Trying to stop the Fury from coming out. Will he save it, though? It's a real question.
Oh, I think, depending on the routing here, this will either be the kill, with level 3, or it'll be an Oki situation. We're going for the Oki
for one last mix.
Ooh. Jab stuff? No
punish.
Oh, what a grab. And then level 1? Yes, sir. Mother test them.
Not enough because it's Braum.
Oh. And he got the Fury out of it. I love I love the fate of wanting to Fury right there, but I don't know if that was the right decision. You know, really, Bucks and Anime playing Braum pretty interestingly. It's really rushing in, getting these like spurts of damage, and then just kind of looking for cash outs on Unbreakable immediately to snowball into like a 2-touch. Oh, the low coming in. Oh, looks like Braum is gonna seal it against Yasuo here. Oh, the reverse hit of the Mega Time Winder on the Boomerang coming back, giving Echo that combo. Oh, raw tag into the Yasuo JH, and that is going to be Braum's life. We're going to go back into Alawi. Almost 3 bars on both characters is not the place you want to be as Echo. We do have Fury online though. When are we going to pop it? Okay, we're going to go avoid the Oki situation. Good double rewind. No just frame, but I think with level 3, yeah, that is gonna be game 1 for Earth, Wind, and Hamster. That was a pretty good showing from Earth, Wind, and Hamster game 1. You know, a lot of...
Yeah, I would say that a Hamster definitely did his thing there for sure, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of scrapping with the Braum coming in with Unbreakable, but I think he found his footing towards the end there.
If there's one thing I can say is that Hamster's always been pretty good, as someone that has played against him in many games, pretty good at kind of dictating the pace of neutral himself, and then definitely making counts hit whenever he does get them. Not necessarily the strongest when it comes to Oki, but he's really good at making good reads, and he's really good at kind of exerting his will on top of you. And I think he's doing a pretty good showing of that against Bucks and Anime right now.
Yeah, dude, Bucks and Anime getting a lot of mileage off of this Time Winder though. Dude, we've got pillars, and then we're iced up now. We're just cashing out, and there you see that was a change from the last patch, man. Projectiles now dissipate when the point character or the character that spawned them is hit. So Braum chucked the ice, and right before it made contact, he got hit by Yasuo, and that ice just dissipated. We're going straight into Echo's round, coming in, and we're just gonna stuff him. Got some stand heavies,
keeping it going.
Crouch lights.
So I'm really curious what Bucks Anime can do to kind of turn this around, because he's kind of really hasn't had a chance to get any momentum going. This is his chance now, though. He's all armored up, and he uses the ice ball immediately. So unfortunately, he's gonna lose the Unbreakable.
Yeah, I think like, you know, where it snowballs out is Bucks and Anime will get a really good pickup, and he'll get iced up, but he's looking for a cash out immediately instead of holding onto that ice. Ooh. And you can see that the momentum is kind of jumping away. Oh, barely missed the
four jab for the hard setup. Combo. Goes for. We didn't even need that combo. He was just trying to show off. Chasing him. And Echo's not going to get out, so now it's just solo Braum. And while Braum is better, this is still very hard for him. Getting through an Alawi and solo Braum with Echo assist is not where you really want to be.
Yeah, man. Yasuo, this matchup is hard, but also we're just going to go into the level 3, and we're just going to seal the set. 2-0 for Earth, Wind, and Hamster for this first game 1 stream.
All right, and that goes to good old Earth, Wind, and Hamster. Good showing, good showing. Tough match. I really would have liked to have seen, Bucks and Anime utilize, Braum Shield, call Echo a bit more. I feel like that was kind of underutilized. I would have liked to also see less Time Winder in neutral. Maybe kind of just run at Hamster a little bit, see how he responds, call a Braum Shield. Utilize that Braum Shield. That's kind of the reason why you're playing Braum on the team, right? Is you want to be annoying, make them press where they're not supposed to press because Braum just eats everything, and then punish them for doing so. And I kind of feel like Bucks and didn't really utilize that to the fullest potential, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks like he was going for these immediate cash outs. I wish we would have seen one resolve. I was very interested to see his game plan there. He would get these nice like 30-35% combos into ice, and then he would just look for a projectile cash out, which I assume is to kill somebody. So a little upset that we didn't get to see that come to fruition. But yeah, I think I'm there with you. A little more back assist from Braum, a little more stand mediums while iced up instead of cashing out for projectile.
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm.
it's also pretty early, and I think players are still kind of getting a little warmed up. You could see it that first round. Both players are playing a lot cleaner towards the end of that set there.
Uh, yeah. Um. So we're just waiting for our next match here now. I'm trying to check to see if I can see some preliminary standings right now. Looking at the standings preliminarily, it seems like we do have Quainty currently in the lead, followed by Unstoppable, and then Miku in third. But this is still subject to change. We still have about an hour worth of these ladder matches to go, and it's still anybody's game as far as the top standings goes.
Yeah, do we know any of the teams that they're playing, or dang, yeah, you're right, man. Queenie with a current 4-0 and second place tied with the 3-0s.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right, so while we're waiting for our next match, Steph, why don't you tell me about some of the things you're most looking forward to for Slam's grand revival this year? What are you the most hyped for?
Yeah, so there's not a ton we can share about Slam at the moment, unfortunately. What we can say is that one of the games you can expect to see at Slam this year will be 2XKO. Not a big surprise there. Um, you can probably expect to see some Street Fighter as well. Probably expect to see, a little bit of Tekken. I don't want to go too far though. I don't want to ruin all the surprises that we have uh coming up. But you can definitely expect to see at least those three games at the very least. We'll have more announced in the very near future, including the actual date and location. That is still hush hush secret, mum's the word at this time. But just stay tuned for more updates. Check out our Twitter at LVL482. Also stay tuned to our broadcast here as we'll be doing these slam sessions more frequently. We'll also be sharing some information during these streams as well. So very exciting stuff.
Yeah, dude, I'm super excited. I might have to enter the next slam session myself for Street Fighter.
Oh, look at that. We're hopping right back into another match.
Oh, dude, we got times and but
so we got some Team Arcane. Yep. Good old Arcane Gun Girls.
Dude, double zoner is so brutal in this economy, man. And we're using freestyle, we're not using any 2x for the extra projectiles?
Yeah, I feel like that honestly too, like Blitz, Yasuo is probably a team that is actually for double zoners, but was it Times here is doing a great job having the pressure kind of going from full screen. But I spoke too soon, got clipped almost immediately.
Oh, dude, this is full combo off the double tap. I think Yasuo is hurting here. You know, this matchup might be annoying with Yasuo, but I think that, like, oh my god, we're gonna
Ooh,
see.
okay, we got the
We're gonna see the
bombos.
raw tag. Oh, just barely missed it. I see the vision. I see the vision.
Yeah, I see the. Yeah, we all see the vision. Ooh, great tag anti-air. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it doesn't get the full conversion, but it's fine. We got corner pressure.
The charge on the S2.
Okay, good take through. We got a combo from this. No combo. Just taking some Oki. Ooh, we got the cross up. This is not gonna kill, but we're gonna get some good damage on Jinx here. Into a mix up, maybe?
What's the mix? The mix is command grab into 2-touch. Oh, barely missing. The stance medium for the kill.
That's the sound of me throwing up at how gross that mix up was. Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Blitz just makes you feel like you just are never right about anything. Oh no. Great anti-air.
Dude, tag 2H, man. Always a threat. When that other character is on the screen, you just gotta respect it.
Oh, okay, alright. She had him, so she shot him. And Jinx lives another day. That was game 1 going to times there.
Nope, it looks like that was game. Looks like that was the end of the set.
So good. Yeah. Congratulations 2 times for winning this set. We just jumped into a match that was in the middle of happening right there, so we didn't get a chance to catch the full series, but yeah, dude, pretty strong showing from what we did see from times.
That's the beauty of ladder, you know? Like you sometimes you jump in and you only catch a little bit. Can't always get them from the beginning, but yeah, dude, I wanna talk about that matchup a little bit, man. Like Caitlyn Jinx versus Yas Blitzcrank, dude. It feels like it's an uphill battle from for both teams. You know, Blitzcrank is struggling to get in against double zoner, but at the same time, one bad shot and all of a sudden your team just gets demolished by Yasuo projectile invuln dashing through everything. You know, it feels very, very volatile.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like Wind Wall plus Blitzhook on paper seems like it's really annoying for Team Double Zoner, right? Because you're like, they can't get anything through. Blitz is also clearing projectiles with his hook. And, you know, one wrong move, they get snagged into Mix-Up City. But it's surprisingly very difficult just from the onslaught of traps on the screen, plus, you know, the change to Wind Wall losing to, you know, Zap now and things of that nature makes it a lot harder for Yasuo and Blitz than you would think it would. And then to your point, Blitz has such a hard time getting in without Yasuo. Because like, Yasuo's assists don't really cover Blitz getting in solo, right? You can set up a wind wall and then throw hooks behind it while they just keep tossing stuff at you. So despite it on paper sounding like, oh man, it's kind of annoying for Double Zoner to deal with the wind wall and the Blitzcrank, it's actually kind of, in my opinion, the other way around, where they have a harder time actually dealing with the onslaught of just stuff on the screen.
Yeah, and you know, you also have the contrast of I don't think that double zoner teams, especially in freestyle, are necessarily the best in the current world that we live in 2XKO, but I do think that Caitlyn and Jinx work surprisingly well together because you've got this kind of like low mobility, flood the screen with things zoner set play character, and then Caitlyn is like pretty mobile, man. You've got like a pseudo air dash, you've got a roll, you're kind of just like flying across the screen, so it's really easy to flip that switch from like I'm sitting full screen zoning you to oh my god, I'm crossing you up now, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think to your point, Caitlyn is like for a quote unquote zoner. You know, I don't really think Caitlyn's a zoner, but that's a discussion for a different day. But I think for a quote unquote zoner, Caitlyn's mobility is pretty top notch, and it makes it even more frustrating. Whereas Jinx is a bit slower, and the only real mobility she has is like using rocket jump to kind of like maneuver herself around. Caitlyn having access to, you know, roll, net, you know, air dash, net, netting around, air stalling with the aim shot and things like that. Like it makes her very hard to catch. And then just mix that with just getting clipped by, you know, a Jinx rocket and then eating a full combo is so obnoxious. Speaking of another Jinx up with Unstoppable versus Pow Spots, the sister versus the Zon Menaces. And once again, a lot of Blitzcrank. This is our third Blitzcrank already, or second? Did I lose count?
Yeah, dude, we're seeing a lot of Blitzcrank today already, and a lot of Jinx.
And man, it's just big blitz. People just
Tech
love to crank
chase.
it,
What's the
you know what I'm
opportunity? Oh, DP. You know, also shout outs to Unstoppable. You know, we gotta shout out Double Mastery Chroma. It takes a long time to get there. It's got a lot of games on these characters.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, Warwick Head Bash just sealing that stock. And I don't know, Vi's in a tough spot here, but you know, like she's kind of
telling me
cooking
there's a
right
chance.
now.
Okay, I mean, it's solid damage. You know, still have a long hill to climb. Oh my god. Okay,
Oh my god. So
that's how you climb it.
I think if you're Unstoppable at this point, you're just looking for the break, man. Yeah, a win would be awesome, but as long as you can get this break, I think that you're in a great spot.
Oh, we were going for the Bombo with the Flame Tromper there. I see you. All right, so this is the hard part though. Not getting clipped by any Warwick buttons at all. It's very difficult here. Oh no!
Dude got the retreating guard crush and just did not
That was
have
the
faith in the
moment.
follow-up.
We crushed the retreating guard. Unfortunately, unable to get the pickup. You know, I was beginning to believe too.
We're just gonna immediately pop the break there. Go back to zoning with Jinx. We got some rockets. Trying to keep our distance. You know, this team
nice
also
pickup.
kind of has a lot of success against Jinx here with Rocket Punch and Warwick's run. You know, just able to close those gaps.
See, now the momentum of this game is completely turned in the favor of the team sister here. Power Spot's having a hard time getting in, and then when you finally do get in, you got a Vi waiting to punch you. Oh, but we get the Air S1 into full conversion. What's going to be the mix-up here? No mix-up, it's just Bombo. All right.
No, sir. No more tapped S1. Not in this patch. Not in this economy with no other layers.
Nice combo. We get the full pick for the minigun. So now it is very dominantly favored in the favor of Unstoppable this time, but
Dude,
does
but this
get the
Warwick
hit.
combo
Warwick
gonna
is
hurt,
going
especially
and
for
doing
the
Warwick things.
reset.
Whiffs the throw.
Oh, dude, we SMDR and bro, and we've got Clappy shocked and ready to go. On Pow Spots is gonna find the hit though and get this Jinx. Get her out of here, man. We're trying to focus on the Vi here. Both teams, Fury on deck, Warwick in blood, 3 bars on Vi. Really, any hit from either person can seal
Yes,
it.
anybody. Oh, and we get the hit. Big hit. There.
Yeah, but Unstoppable did
And we got
cash
a
out
real
Fury
match
to
here.
make it into the 3rd round.
I also do want to point out too that both of these teams, there's no freestyle here. We have double down and we have a 2x assist. I know freestyle's been the popular. Oh my! Wait, that combo's kind of sick. Wait, I kind of love that. Wait a minute.
How did that little dog sneak his way into the corner, bro?
Yeah, bro, he just weaseled his way in there. Who told you to get over there?
And we're resetting him to death, man. Just like you were talking about earlier, Steph, man. How do you feel when you get your jump red with that command grab and you die off of it? Not a great feeling.
Man, that's so unfortunate when, you know, the can opener is the one that mixing you up like this. Like, come on. All right, we got a guess here. Or no, we're just cashing out. Yep. Cashing out, getting some blood, getting some damage. Oh man, the
I
patience.
like the neutral
the stare
fury,
down.
and
does
we got the
does
zap.
that hurt?
I think that is.
And the tag
be
anti-air gets him
the
again.
game.
That's gonna be game 1 going to Pow Spots. Man, that was exciting though. That was very back and forth. It was kind of whoever got their game plan going first kind of just ran away with the match. It felt like.
Yeah, it was the momentum shifts were insane. I feel like micro decisions away from going either way here. Just you know, some solid Jinx zoning. Pow Spot's looking for these rocket punches. Oh, we're gonna whiff punish the rocket punch with the beam? Absolutely, dude. Shoot him if you got him into a full combo. Yeah, just looking. Yeah, and then we're going straight into like the Vi coming in and cleaning up that stock. Now you got a 2v1 versus Warwick, and you know, Ensemble's been doing a great job of stuffing these projectile involved dashes with Rocket to catch the leap out. Oh my god, extended the hurt box. Yeah, this team, it seems like every time Pow Spots lands a hit, it's like, that's the power of Double Down, man. Like a consistent 70% off of almost any touch. Alright, well we have Vi swinging against this this Blitzcrank. The push block into the tag is going to get a lot of value here. Dude, this is a lot of damage, and we're steamed up and ready to go. What is the mix here? We're going for SPD into Super, gets re-steamed back up. And it's not quite a perfect, but we're working on it. Warwick taking a pixel in the back. And Blitzcrank, the momentum of Blitzcrank is just running away with this this round. Alright, we're just swinging. It's that 5M, man. There's so much value off of 5M now. You know, he can just scrap. Great tag 2H. You've seen it once, you've seen it twice. We were going for the third time on that Blitz corner combo. Alright, looks like we found our hit for it. This is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, he's going for this, the other route, okay. Probably going to see Bubble Super after this, maybe Steam. Yeah, Bubble Super, alright. Oh, a pixel left on the Jinx. Rocket Punch catches the raw tag attempt to go back into the Vi. What a shock. Alright, what's the combo? We're just going for damage.
Bam, 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 bam. Mm-hmm.
What do you got? We're mashing out for the damage. What's the OP? Tried to go for the J2H. Dude, the scramble. What is... Everybody is just mashing here. And it is Warwick who finds the hit, seals the stock. No, drops the combo. Finds the pickup. Alright. Jinx has got she's got a lot of work to do here, but she does have full zap. Almost 3 bars. 2H? Oh. Looks like was trying to time a parry, possibly. I'm gonna get caught by that S1 super. Yeah. So don't mind the frozen camera. Like we said, Steph is in Japan, so we having a little bit of issues, but we are gonna just keep on moving. It was a great set there. Um, really back and forth. I think that's the closest we've seen yet so far in these games. Punishes, were super on point, and of course the Blitzcrank finding his way in and getting those stuffs with the 5H and the 5M is just giving him so much mileage in that match.
Mm. Yeah.
It looks like Steph is back.
Yeah, I have returned. Sorry about that, guy. I guess my Japan net is not agreeing with me right now. That's what happens when you try to do a stream from a Japanese Airbnb in the middle of the city. But with that being said, Jinx, I think has some really strong showings today, and I think Jinx in general as a character has kind of been underrated in my opinion. I know early on in the game, people thought she was broken because of super tag. I never thought that that's what made her like. I mean, obviously, the idea of beam super tag is very strong, but I never thought that was really what made her like over the top. And even outside of that, I felt like she was kind of okay. But I think with a lot of the changes of like consistency, combo, like making some of her like more like longer range combos a bit easier or more consistent and things of that nature kind of lends the character to kind of being in a weird spot now where she went from being the best because of super tag, worse because of no super tag, to now people don't really talk about her in the conversation that much. And I feel like she's a lot better than people want to give her credit for.
Yeah, man. I think that we saw a lot of Jinx in Frosty's top 24. We've seen a lot of Jinx moving forward. I think that the dedicated players for her are definitely keeping her going. I think that the system change to projectiles dissipating if you hit the character that spawned them or the point character, it really did hurt her, and she has a tougher time there, and she's become very matchup dependent on who you can pair with her, not who she's fighting against, but like who she really like thrives and works well with. And we were seeing that there. Vi, an excellent pairing. You've got that charge S1 on tag. You've got in 2x. You've got dash punch into Geyser. You've got all these ways to control the screen for Jinx to get her game plan going.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, when it comes to Jinx and her effectiveness, I think a lot of people, even at like a base level, just have such a like hard time dealing with like what I like to call like level 1 Jinx, right? And it's is effective, but I think people underrate how effective it actually is because level 1 Jinx is like people have such a hard time just dealing with something as simple as like up back down rocket, or even something as simple as like okay, on block she goes into 5H 5S1 and then just rocket jumps away, right? Like it's a very safe move by her, but like I also feel like people aren't trying to deal with it. They're just like letting it happen and just accepting that okay, if I block 5H and 5S1, I'm just giving her free meter. To that same point, so it was actually very funny. So I actually fought in Japan while I've been here. I was able to go to Tatakai Tuesday for the first time ever. Great local, by the way. If you're ever in Japan, highly recommend checking it out. Good time. But I played against a player there who was playing Jinx sidekick with Blitzcrank assist, and I could let you know that up back rocket is so like strong as a Jinx player that his entire team was built around using up back rocket and just converting off of a wit blitz assist, right? That's like literally what his entire team was based around. It's like if you did anything, he just jumped back, shot a rocket hook, full combo, and you just got to deal with it. And then because of sidekick, it just deals so much damage as a team that you get clipped by that. You're now 60%, maybe 70% into
and
more zoning now.
And you're dealing less damage because they're softening every hit or they're bracing every hit.
True.
Dude. they win
True.
neutral
Having to hit
three.
Jinx that many times is so obnoxious.
Yeah, dude, they win neutral 3 times and that's the game or that's the round. You have to win neutral like 6 times, man. It's a struggle.
And then on top of that, even more obnoxious is the fact that because she's hard freely to kill you, so the moment she decides, you know what, actually, I just want you to die right now, she just hits you, pops Fury, and you just die. And then because you die so quickly, she still has Fury, and now your last character has to deal with a Jinx with Fury that if she hits you, because then what he would do is he would get a hit, he would do whatever into hit, and to then blitz super assist. Super assist stops whatever's happening, does a huge chunk of damage, hard knocks you down. She runs over down 2s2, gets a full, like, it's like, man, why is this doing so much damage? I can't kill her. And she just has a million damage when she pops Fury. It's very obnoxious, and it kind of makes me think that people just doing what they really need to do to explore the characters that well. But speaking of explore the characters, let's explore this match here. We have, speaking of solo characters,
Dude,
we have a Juggernaut.
Yeah, I was about to say, speaking of sidekick, we got some Juggernaut Warwick. Oh, we've got the Blood Loops. Okay.
So what is your opinion on Juggernaut Warwick? I'm curious.
Ooh, looks like it's getting a little rough there. I think Juggernaut Warwick is pretty annoying. He's already got such high. He's already got such high damage potential.
Yeah.
That when you add super to super on top of it and the extra defense bonus, like all of a sudden he's just like a boss character. He lands the hit and he usually gets the stock,
That's fair. I think the interesting thing for me though is the fact that for some reason Crypt is choosing to use Vi as the Juggernaut partner here. And I wonder the logic. Oh my god, that chip did it. Oh no.
Dude, pierced through
I wonder
the
logic behind using the Vi over like a different assist. Okay, I see you, Jazz. He was trying to cook something there with that tag back into Braum.
Actually not gonna see the super cancel. Our Fury is gone here for Warwick. Almost gone. We've got one more interaction. Good back dash.
Okay, just trying to play patience. Yep.
Yeah, avoid the
trying to play
situation.
safe, try not to overcommit to anything. Oh, and then it gets hit by the shook, and that's going to be a dead doggo.
He said you tried to up back, dude? You tried to up back against Blitzcrank?
Ooh, oh no, I'm
not
quite
this
sure.
Patch no more. New minimum height on that JS2, man. No more instant overheads.
I like how Jazz is just like slowly running him down, meticulously just getting it back in his face.
Ooh, we got the snap coming in, the eject. Went for that left-right on Braum. Did not get the opening.
Great punish on the suit too, by the way.
Alright, this should be Blitzcrank here. Oh, what are we doing? We're going for all. We needed the blood.
Unfortunate. There had to have been an input error of some kind.
Yeah.
Crypt was playing so well, and unfortunately, things just kind of fell apart right there.
Also, he lived, bro. Juggernaut, what is this defense boost, man? I think Juggernaut is 25%. At low health?
The tick throw, though. The tick throw.
Yeah, what a great tick throw from Jazz.
He's like, I can't chip him. I'll tick throw him. Yeah, we get a little bit of thank God for the machine, and we are into game number 2. Jazz takes game 1 over Crypt the Creature. And I'm curious to see how Crypt kind of adapts here.
Yeah,
he seems to be having a hard time actually getting some pressure going.
I wonder if we're going to commit to the Warwick Juggernaut or if we're going to swap it to Vi Juggernaut. Dude, these are a lot of command grabs coming out from Jazstix. Armored command grab. Simple pickup into the level 3. This is not where you want to be as Braum, man. We got Warwick with blood, still has some fury left. Hit the cross up, leaping straight onto him. That's Braum. No more fury.
Oh no! The tick throw, but you got hit, so you could have jumped away.
Yeah, he could have jumped away, but a lot of his up back attempts have also already been caught by this Blitzcrank earlier. So, I'd say great conditioning from Blitzcrank. We're all steamed up here.
And he didn't even chase him that time. He just decided to just 2M him and just catch him. He said, I know you're panicking now. I'm in your head.
There is that really nice nerf to Warwick S1 Super coming in clutch there. Blitzcrank able to punish that thing with a stand jab after blocking.
Yep, and that's going to be it, right? That's game 2 for Jazstix.
It is game 2 for Jazstix.
Congrats to Jazstix. Impressive display. You know, that's another team that I think is interesting. One, that's another Blitzcrank. I want you to just keep note. It's like we've had a Blitzcrank every match. But two, I do want to note that like Blitzcrank Braum is another team that like on paper I feel like shouldn't do well. It's just two big bodies. They're both too big and kind of slow. Their assists don't necessarily help each other, but they don't necessarily hurt each other either. But I don't know. It's just like the combos you get, and then like the type of mix-ups you can do with Blitzcrank, and just having Braum kind of like hide behind him. Or sorry, I'm saying having Blitzcrank kind of hide behind Braum, just throwing out hooks from afar with your assists, having to shield out. I think is very annoying, and I think it is something that's kind of unique and strong to that team. They can play a weird kind of like I'm not zoning you, but you're afraid to me, but I can still pull you to me kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, that's the Funanigans team, man. Funanigans, Fabulous Zucchini. You know, we've seen a lot of success from Blitzcrank Braum, actually. That team is also really good at flexing into every fuse, you know. 2x assist gives you like that, like you said, it gives you that shield hook game plan online all the time. Mm-hmm. You know, you swap to double down, and now all of a sudden every hit is 80% plus mix.
Just explode.
And you go for freestyle, and you get these really long, expressive routes that always lead into a blitz restand 50-50 high-low from Braum, which is like terrifying. And I think that
actually terrifying.
You're right
so
on,
scary.
Man. You're right on the money. Like you would think that double big body wouldn't really be the move, but they somehow just accent each other perfectly.
Yeah, something you wouldn't expect, right? Like I said, you would just expect it to kind of just not do well at all, but it's just kind of terrifying, low-key. Just kind of absolutely terrifying. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at this. So looking at our current standings once again, just to give a bit of an update. So right now, looking at the standings after that last round, I think we're still waiting for a few matches to conclude. But it seems that we have number 1 is Quainty still on our list, currently undefeated. There's currently the only undefeated player in the bracket, it would seem. Then we have Unstoppable at number 2nd and Miku at number 3rd. So things are still close. You know, we still have some favorites in the top 8. You know, Doza is still currently in the top 8. I know people are so still competitive, but I am curious to see where things shake up at the end of this.
Yeah, man. I mean, the tentative top eight is looking pretty good. You know, we just went over the top three, like you said. Doza is still there. Times is still there. You know, we watched Footsies play earlier, and Footsies was rocking it.
One moment, I apologize. I have some audio issues.
That is okay. I can fill the space. Dude, some teams that let's see. So we haven't actually seen Quainty play yet. I'd love I don't know what team they're playing. I'd love to see, but we have seen a lot of these other teams. I'm excited to see how far Times can make it with double zoner. I think that team is pretty cool. And then of course you've got Doza rocking
we're definitely excited to
RE5.
see more variety of teams personally as well.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly,
not
this tournament's
Echo
been
and
fun because we've
Yasuo
seen
every
so
game.
many. Yeah, exactly. Right, we've had like one Echo so far. You know what I mean? Like one Yasuo as well. No, we had two Yasuos. We had two. I lied. We had two Yasuos.
Now look,
But even still, like the variety.
don't get me wrong, man. Like I love me some Echo, but like I also love me some character diversity. It's been very awesome watching all of these games happen and
Yeah.
actually seeing
I mean, it's not
Blitzcrank be
Echo's
one of the
fault. He's
common denominators.
unfortunately one of the coolest characters designed.
Fortunate, unfortunate. I guess it depends on who you ask, but I agree. One of the coolest fighting game characters ever designed. Um, he's just so cool. But you know what else is really cool? Blitzcrank, and we're going back. We're going to watch another Jastix game. This time against Doza, running what I think is arguably a top three team in this patch, man. RE5 is just brutal.
Yeah, I think this team RE5 is actually looking kind of disgusting, and I feel like people aren't talking about it enough, but how disgusting it actually is.
But there we go. We see it with the shield into grab. Alright, we got some Vi routes going on here. Some electrics in the corner. We're gonna go for the limit strike Oki. Oh my gosh, he has him. Alright, what's the mix? Oh, it's overhead. You gotta watch her, man. It's hard to keep track, but you gotta stare at that Ahri and see where that hit's coming from.
Yep, parts of fire. Yep. It was just a dead robot.
Cinematic, bro. Yes, sir.
Oh,
That's
he's definitely dead.
That is the Doza special, bro. Would S1 Super have killed there? Absolutely. But, like, watch this cinematic for me real quick. You know, all things considered, Unbreakable Braum with Fury. That's not where you want to be, man.
You can't block forever. You can't block forever, and Doza knows it.
No more Unbreakable. Overhead snag zone. And that's going to be round one for Doza. Yo, this Blitzcrank 5M, we're stuffing it. Yo, what a grab off of the sway. Some nice blocks, pressure. Charging this S1, going for the overhead. Double overhead is the option this time. And that's going to be a full combo for Doza, with the option for Limit Strike or the KO if he has the damage. Alright, grounded mix here. That is some deep character knowledge from Doza, knowing that this team actually cannot get hit by Limit Strike S2 options.
Alright, we're in Mix City here. This is where Doza likes to be. And even after all that, it's still not over. 2 mix-ups for the price of 1, and then you get clipped by not even the mix at the end. That is so unfortunate. Hit the level 3 just to catch on some damage.
Yeah, dude, optimals, bro. Like, I guess we're gonna hold this cinematic, run the mix. We've got Ahri coming in. She's off cooldown. What a command
Oh my
grab.
god, what a command grab. That's insane.
And he has armor, got the burst.
That's gonna be big damage.
Going into Fury. Oh my god, she got behind him. It was almost a genius setup.
Alright, so game 1 does go to Doza, which I think Doza is favored in this match, but it was a close match. It was not free, so let's see if Jazz6 can make the necessary adjustments to go ahead and get a win on the board here.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Wait, what a mix-up!
Oh, but
what
it
a
didn't go for the ice. Instead, went for the tick throw. Alright, we got Ahri combos in the corner on Blitzcrank. This is going to go into probably death here. Blitzcrank doesn't have a whole lot of life.
Yeah,
Maya's going to get this charge JS1. We're going to go for the S1 super. Call it a character. And what is our incoming option? We're going to go for dash jab.
Okay. He's blocking. He's blocking for his life, but he can't block for it.
Yep.
Ever, like you said.
Double overhead is the option. Double overhead has been the option 3 times here. Would love to see Jazz6 look for a push block or maybe a parry opportunity. And even with the defense boost from Fury, it is not going to be quite enough to live through all of this pressure. No more chip though.
Oh my god.
There we go. Glenn mixing it up, going for single overhead.
He was blocking for his life, his actual factual life.
Charged S1 while tagged out. Okay, single overhead into low. We've seen that one 2 times in a row. I wonder what the next option will be. Great SPD from Jazz6. And we got Ahri combos. We're back into this Vi mix. We're just gonna actually go for the Ahri mix. No parry on the orb on wake up, and that is gonna be Braum. We can do orb combo into another limit strike. We don't even need the limit strike, and we kept the corner. This is exactly where Doza wants to be. What a hard read. You cannot burst against this character when she fireballs, man. Doza is gonna get this orb OP back into the blender.
Yep. And that
we're
gonna
make
be it right there.
Watch a cinematic. We're not gonna make him watch a cinematic.
Nope. He has a little bit of self-respect for his opponent. He did not want to put him through the movie there. I respect it. But that is going to go game 2 to Doza, and Jazz6 seems to not be happy with that outcome based off of the little cabinet reactions there.
Yeah,
but,
man.
You know?
Well, I've been put in that situation. It's not very fun. It's not a fun situation to be in the corner. I'd be a little upset too.
Yep. I would also be upset. But speaking of being upset, people can be upset because we are at the end of our ladder. There's still about 20 minutes left or so in the ladder round. So you still have a chance to climb to top 8. But be careful because time is not on your side anymore if you are not putting in the work right now.
Yeah.
But on that note, just to recap, I'm sorry, you were going to say? I apologize.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Okay, just to recap, for those who may have been tuning in with us lately, We are not doing your traditional double elimination bracket format. We are doing a ladder format. So, for those who were unaware, the ladder does take place over the course of 2 hours, where players are able to play as many matches as they physically can. Doesn't matter if they lost them all. Doesn't matter if they won them all. You know, as long as you have some matches under your belt, you are in this event, and you can keep playing until the 2 hours are up. Whether you win 0-2, 2-0, you just keep playing. At the end of that 2 hours, the top 8 players with the highest possible standings will get turned into a top 8 double elimination bracket, where the top 4 being in winners and the bottom 4 being in losers, and then we'll do a normal double elimination bracket at that point. So right now we are about, like I said, a little bit more than halfway in. We're close to the end of our ladder standings. And how are you feeling about the players that we have that are look like they're probably going to win? I know we've seen almost all of them play on stream, except for Quainty. Maybe I don't think I've seen Quainty play on stream quite yet.
We have not seen Quainty, and also as I updated this seating or this standings in real time, Quainty is no longer undefeated. 5-1. We have nobody is undefeated in this bracket anymore, but we still haven't seen Quainty play, and I'd love to know what team they're rocking. But yeah, I think that like we've seen almost all of these players that are in our tentative top 8, like they've all played on stream so far, I think, and it's all been great, high quality games. I'm interested to see the top 8 side of things and get to see some of these matchups that we didn't get a chance to see during the ladder.
For sure. All right. I think we're just waiting for our key. And like I said, it's getting close to the end of the time. So maybe it's players are slowing down, or we're just in the middle of a match right now.
Dude, I am here for the Jazz run back, man. I want to see this team go all the way. I think that Braum Blitzcrank is actually one of the most fun teams to watch. I think that when you're playing against it, when that team has momentum, it's not very fun to play against. But from a spectator angle, it is definitely one of the most enjoyable teams to watch.
And maybe that's like the problem with like a lot of fighting games, especially team fighting games in general, is that it's almost never fun to play against a specific team. Obviously you can have friends, you can even have fun overcoming a matchup, but are you having fun playing against what those characters specifically do? And I feel like if the answer to that question is no, you're playing a real versus game. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I was about to say the same thing with tag games and versus games. I think that if the opposing team is fun to play against, then they probably they're probably pretty weak in the game. So, speaking of frustration, we were talking about it's frustrating when Braum Blitzcrank gets the momentum and they're running the flow of the game. But in our last match, we saw the opposite. We saw Vi Ari just dominating, skipping neutral, getting these interactions, keeping you in the corner.
Interject. I believe we're having a few technical difficulties next match coming up. So we do thank y'all for bearing with us. We should have a match coming up shortly right now. So thanks for sticking around with us, staying tuned in. We are working on some kinks in our format. But we are going to get Doza back up on the stream versus Crypt. So Crypt earlier was, if I believe, he was playing the Braum Echo. Is that correct? Or am I wrong?
No, I believe that Crypt was the Braum Echo from earlier.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how Doza deals with the Braum Shield. And then hopefully my pleas did not go unheard and we get a little bit more Braum Shield in the action as well. But I'm curious to see how this match plays out.
Same. I think we saw only the corner pressure from Doza's team. Hopefully we get a little more neutral with Crypt the Creature using more Braum back assist maybe, or really playing around his big body
Mm-hmm.
and looking for openings.
All right. Just waiting for this match to come up here now. We apologize for the wait once again, but you can't rush perfection. And in this case, the match we have coming up could potentially very well perfection.
It could be. Maybe it'll be a double perfection or triple perfection. Yeah, maybe we go to game 3 and everybody gets perfect, bro. Oh man, that would be like a moment for the history books, man. Like has it ever happened? Have we ever had perfect into perfect into perfect in any game?
I don't know actually. I'm
on stream, I guess. On stream. Yeah, that would be one for the history books,
stream
man.
Can educate us. Yeah, I think we're waiting on a Doza classic right now of him initially holding up the stream.
Bro, he's just trying to wait for the ladder, man.
All right, here we go. Getting into our match.
Oh, never mind. Crypt was the Juggernaut Warwick.
Ah, yes, Crypt was the Juggernaut Warwick. That's what it was. You're right. I knew he was important. I just couldn't remember why he was important. But now I know. And knowing's half the battle. Speaking of no, do you know how to deal with this mix-up? It doesn't matter. He's just breaking out.
And we've got Warwick in the corner, Vi covering the rollout, Ahri getting the overhead pickup. I think this is definitely not death because Juggernaut and defense bonus. We are going to live.
Are we sure we're down here?
Yeah, he can't build level 3. I think level 3 would have killed, maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to build the bar in time, but he was not able to, so you were correct.
Crypt the Creature seems to really like sweep, man. And as a Warwick player myself on occasion, I can definitely understand why. But I think it's a little too committal for this matchup against Ahri and Vi.
All right, and that's the hit that sealed it in. Game 1 gonna go to Doza.
Dude, he almost lived, by the way. I don't know if you saw his health bar, but the defense bonus, he almost lived. The last hit killed him.
You know, Doza was just calculated. You know, he just calculated exactly what he needed for victory there.
Dude, when you think about how much defense bonus that Juggernaut has and how much extra health, it's like crazy seeing how little those jab combos from Vi actually do on him. No, dude. Blood, next interaction could very well be a dead Vi. This should be a dead Vi.
That's gonna be.
Oh
Oh no!
man,
But he drops it.
went for a jab pickup, but
It
it's
doesn't
okay
matter.
because he snags him with the S2 Rekka.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Warwick S2 Rekka. Sweep again. Glenn Ardoza not punishing the sweep. And here is the situation that we love to see. We're gonna see the Vi
All right,
sandwich
just standard.
combo.
Okay. Oh my god! You reach, I teach.
Oh my god, Sway grab. Actually landed the hit, but the hit griefed the S1 Super since it knocked down. Good parry.
Oh my god! Ready to parry there of all places. That's kind of insane. I would have never thought to parry in that particular location.
That sweep
but
has
it
been blocked
doesn't matter because game 2 and the set goes to Doza. So, and that is Slam Doza. You may have representing us at the near event. Just trying to put out the good word of Slam as a good Samaritan of the Louisiana area. Good old Doza, honor on you. We appreciate you for your servitude, buddy.
Yeah, man.
All right, but speaking of that, I was trying to check where our rankings were at while I tally up some stuff.
Yeah, that match was a little brutal, man, with the sweeps. You know, Crypt the Creature was getting a lot of mileage off of the sweeps in other matches, and even against Doza, not really getting punished for them, but it was the sweep that sealed his fate in that last round. You know, that option is such a powerful option for Warwick, but it also has massive drawbacks on block, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though. That's probably what makes you know, fighting games so difficult is that sometimes what seems like a bad decision can become a good context. You know what I mean? So he was just waiting and just. But that's kind of the problem, right? It wasn't enough conditioning going on. I think if there was a little bit more conditioning happening, where it could have opened up to make that sweep or even the overhead a bit more threatening, it would have come out a bit more and it would have worked a bit more. Now it's kind of just like it's kind of working, and now we're kind of like, well, what do we do now? You know what I mean? And that's kind of where we were at in that last kind of set where it was like, whereas Crypt was kind of showing his whole hand on the table, Doza was keeping a few cards back, waiting for the right moment to kind of like express those different things that were going to come out from him. But he never really needed to reach into his whole bag of tricks, unfortunately. So. So, where we're at right now in terms of our ranking. So we are almost done with our ladder. There's about 10 minutes left on our ladder here. Our current projected rankings is we do have Quainty still at the top. There is a loss on Quainty's side now, but still reigning supreme at number 1 currently, followed by Pow Spots and Ash Stoppable. But Doza has now made his way up into the top 4, which he was not doing. Good on him. He's really making a run right now.
Yeah, you know, when I was checking the standings earlier, I think he actually started like 0-2, and he's been climbing it back since then. And we can definitely see how, man, that team is so strong. Vi, Ahri, man, it's insane. Charged S1 from Vi while tagged out, guard crushing, forcing standings for the overheads.
Sorry, my bad. I was just checking the director for additional notes. But speaking of additional notes, so we are wrapping up this last round. There is a chance we just go to a break early while we tally up these results. I'm waiting for a cue on that. But in the meantime, so far this match has been pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think every set has been really great to watch. I definitely have
Mm-hmm.
a few that I would like to see. Miku coming back would be awesome. The Yasuo lacking from a lot of the games that we've seen so far.
Right.
Uh, Quainty, I don't know what team they're running. I'm eager to see what got them to 6-1 going into this top eight. And then of course like Unstoppable with double mastery Chroma, Vi and Jinx, you know, a lot of games to get those chromas. So excited to
Mm-hmm.
see the gameplay there, to see some of the hidden tech that you've discovered after thousands of games, you
Yeah.
know.
I am also excited to see what's going to happen in this top eight, especially with the player standings being so close. Um, but yeah, but with that being said, you know, we are just waiting for either our next match or for combination round to end. But I think most of us are finishing up now. Yeah. And I just got word from the little angel in my ear letting me know that our final match of the latter portion of this broadcast will be versus Unstoppable.
And there we go, just talking about the deep well of character knowledge from Unstoppable with these mastery 100 chromas. We're gonna see the Vi mirror match, but swapping it
Mm.
up for Ari over Jinx. I think Jinx actually, she may struggle against Ari, but I think that she actually covers a lot of the space Ari wants to cover pretty well
I see.
if
I
you can
see.
get momentum before Ari.
What do you think makes?
I
Uh,
think that after
Go for it.
after the buff that Jinx received to back S1, the anti-air bullets, um I think that she can actually contest a lot of the space that Ari wants to be if she can maintain momentum. And she being able to control the airspace with monkey plus bullets can really make air dashing and
Mm-hmm.
looking for orb starters like really hard for Ari. But Jinx kind of folds on defense, man. Vi can't play defense for her, and if Doza gets the lead and
True.
can
True.
bully Jinx into the corner, it could very easily become one-sided in the other way.
All right. So we're waiting for this match to get going. It seems like it's getting going right now. So once again, this will be our last match of the latter portion. Let's see if Doza can cement
Dude,
his way into top eight.
this is one for the books, man. This will determine if Doza, or who gets the potential second or third seed and who gets the fourth seed.
All right, here we go.
All right, and we are starting it here.
Starting off strong.
Doza getting some
A little bit of
pressure.
Vimir action. Ooh, I like the choice there to back off. You know, realizing you weren't going to get anything. You don't want to get clipped by a Vi, as I've done many times in the past. Just back off. Let her come to you.
Oh, tragic 2H just barely whiffing there. Is going to get the air confirm and get the burst. But is put into the Vi blender. We're in the corner. Ari's coming out. Went for double overhead. Doza and his enthusiasm for these level 3s. Gets the jab pickup, and that is going to be round 1. Looks like a reversal of fortune though. This time Unstoppable getting started. Oh, but is going to drop the combo. And that is going to force the burst. Gets the running low. Some spaghetti everywhere, but it's okay because at the end of the day, our plate is clear and so is that vibe from Doza.
Okay, going for some nice safe mix behind denting blows.
Yeah, man, solo Ari, it's going to be a little hard for her here, but if we can seal a character soon, maybe next interaction, you know, like right there, going for the double mix-up.
Alright, honorable 1v1 here.
Man, Ari and Fury, this is death, man. We got an orb, we don't even need it. We're gonna go Spirit Rush. Seal game 1 for Doza. We saw some really, really great counter momentum swings from Unstoppable. Let's see if we can refine that going into this next game.
Yeah, let's see what adjustments can be made here going into game 2.
And you can really kind of already see the difference, right? Like, when Doza is playing defense and neutral, he's looking for these jab starters with Vi. When Unstoppable is in the same scenario, he's playing much more passively, scared to press that 5L. Cheeky reset, chose to keep the corner. And there we go. Unstoppable starting to really swing with these jabs, and look what it's got him. It's got him almost 2 characters.
Boom, boom, boom. Luckily, it doesn't keep them both right.
No, the cinematic did not keep them both. Yo, reverse hit of jump heavy? Oh my god.
Alright, we're going to limit strike action here.
Oki and got it with a jab. That assist from Ari just putting in so much work.
Yeah, no, it's pretty obnoxious. Actually pretty obnoxious.
Great throw tech on the sway throw. Setting up the orb, it is going to get stuffed. We are going to get a decent chunk on this Vi. Okay, I see you Unstoppable with the fancy footwork and the chomper setup. Okay, okay.
Alright. Yep, here we go. We have Oh my god, the schmixification.
Dude, and he said, you know what? I just watched this work for the last character. It'll work for this one too.
And work it did.
And
Work it mixed me. I'm not even playing the game.
and the Chomper Mix securing round 2 for Unstoppable. Ooh, tag into jab, the Vi special should be the character
Yeah, Vi's
here.
jab is kind of criminal. And then the chip for the win.
Dude, that one is so tricky, man. It's so tricky. And the jab pickup. Oh, the reset. And that should definitely be it because of the reset. I'm gonna mash it, the super out,
Yep.
and that is going to be game 2 for Doza.
Alrighty then. And that is going to be it. Doza wins our last match out of our ladder round. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and tally up these final standings. So I think in order for us to get that done and get prepared for our top 8, we're going to take a short break to review these final standings and get everything looked up. But don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we'll be right back with more Slam sessions right after this. So stay by soon. Stay by soon. All right, and welcome back. We had to wait for all of our matches in the last round to tally up, but we do finally have our results. 8 bracket has been made. Your top 8 is Quainty, who finished top at the leaderboard, followed by Pow Spots, who finished second, Doza, who climbed his way up to third, fourth, which is Unstoppable, fifth being Miku, sixth being Times, seventh being Foot Z's, and then eighth, Earth, Wind, and Hamster made it into top 8, and that is going to be it. So just to let you guys know, for this top 8, we're not going to be able to capture every single match, unfortunately. We will try to get the important ones, of course, which would be losers finals, grand finals, and winners finals. But we will probably be missing those losers matches, the initial few as they play out, as we try to capture the initial matches on the winners side on stream. It is a Saturday. We don't want to take up too much of these players' days. We want them to be able to still enjoy their night. So we don't want to sit them and make them capture every single top 8 match in this top 8. However, if y'all want to see that change for future events, let us know. We're open to some feedback, and we can accommodate some things in the future. But right now, that is where we are at, and that's how we are handling it. So on that note, we are waiting for our first match to get set up. And how do you expect these first matches to go, Polka Dot? What do you expect? Who are you expecting to take home the bacon?
Dude, I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to see Quainty play, so I don't know who has the greater odds of coming out between Quainty and Doza. Doza's the homie, so
I also haven't seen Quaint play yet. I'm actually not even sure what team they're running, but I guess we'll probably end this first match.
Yeah, and then we've seen a lot of Unstoppable on stream, some really, really, really solid Jinx and Vi play, but I'm kind of rooting for Pow Spots, man. I want to see the Braum and Blitz more. I want to see that team go all the way. I think it'll be great matches everywhere though.
I feel you. But yeah, we're just waiting right now for that first match to get set up. While we're waiting for that, how would you up 1 second? I had some audio issues happen again. I apologize for that. But I just got word from our super secret production member that Quaint's team is Yasuo Blitzcrank.
Okay, so we do have some more Yasuos in the bracket still.
Yeah, definitely means that they've been putting in some work off stream, mixing people together, which I think actually we did see them. I think maybe the very first match we saw them play, because I do remember there being a Yasuo Blitzcrank. Unless it was just another Yasuo Blitzcrank, which is also entirely possible, because for some reason this entire bracket has been Blitzcrank City, and I don't know why to tell you. Maybe I cursed it. I did mention before this that I've been seeing too many Blitzcranks online, so maybe I'm the reason. I'm the problem.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's just Blitzcrank is just Blitzcrank is just in a great spot right now, man. Like he is I think on top of the buffs that he got a couple patches ago, the core system change allowing him to just swing means that he has to rely on Power Fist a lot less to get rid of these projectiles. He can just land that hit and clear a path for himself. So I think that he's starting to see a pretty decent rise in popularity.
Yeah, I got some more lore updates. So, once again, looking at our top 3 standings, our top 3 is Quainty, Pow Spots, and Doza. I should mention that out of this top 3, Doza is the only player that has 2 losses, as both Pow Spots and Quainty only have 1 loss. But what's significant about this is apparently one of Doza's 2 losses was actually to Quainty off stream. Unstoppable, who was also in this top 8, but that was who Doza lost to, whereas Quainty's only loss, because Quainty only has D1 loss currently, is to Pal Spots, who is our second place in these standings. So
Dang,
gonna
so
be a
these
very
really
interesting
could just
top
go
eight, very
anywhere.
interesting top 8. Yeah, and then Quainty lost to Miku, who is also still in this top 8 at number 5 in the rankings.
And is that
So-
Miku? Is that Majin Miku? Or is that a new Miku?
Yeah, I don't remember who Miku was playing. Yeah, I don't remember who Miku was playing. There's been so many unique teams in this game. It's actually kind of harder to keep track when the teams are so unique, actually. If I could be like, oh yeah, there was like 4 Yasuo Echoes, then I can name you half of them right now. But everybody has like, we've had Jinx Vide 2 times assist. We've had Warwick Blitz double down. We've had Warwick. We've had some pretty interesting teams already in this tournament. So this top 8 is going to be even more kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I just got word. Miku is the Warwick Yasuo player.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think with the lore dump on like where these players' losses were, I think that like this could be insane. It could just go anyway. Let's see if Doza can get his redemption arc in and redeem himself from his earlier loss to Quainty on ladder.
So this is what I'm saying. I'm actually thinking. So I know earlier we were saying that that the combination of like Blitzcrank and the Yasuo defensively isn't very strong, but their offensive capabilities, as Quainty's kind of already shown off once before, is kind of insane. The amount like mix or this kind of exemplifies what Yasuo's already kind of good at. And starting off the match strong, Quainty names are do need to be flipped, but Quainty is starting off strong. Oh, and then chases down the roll, gets the combo, and that's wow, I don't know how he got away with that, but he did. he got away with murder on that burst.
Yeah, dude, just
right
barely
there.
not baiting that burst.
Oh my god, and Quainty is just on him.
I believe that is going to be Ari's life here.
Yeah, Quainty
6
refuses
bars
to
on
go to catch
Quainty's
the
side.
breath.
6 bars is nothing to play with, man. That is, I would be very scared in this scenario. And the 2L is going to catch Doza slipping and secure round 1 for Quainty.
Commanding game 1 from Quainty. Oh, and then he hits him with the the spray at the start. No disrespect, Shirley, but Oh my God, where's the mix?
There is no mix.
Oh my God, what is this
42
combo?
hits, bro. What is happening?
I had never seen that before a day in my life. He's just smacking them up, literally. Oh, speaking of mix though, Doza said, "You want a mix? I got a mix on my own."
Doza going for his mix now. Oh, this is a dead Yasuo for sure, I think.
Oh, okay.
And
a little scary. Didn't kill, but Doza said, "I'm getting." Oh my God, what a parry! And then the dash up with the S1 dash just to get closer to. All right, I see you, Doza. I see you. This you said, "I'm not taking your mix up."
Solid answer to running bear grab there.
All right, sure, yeah. And that should be a dead Blitzcrank.
And Doza with round 2. It may not have been as clear cut and dominating
Doza
as
showing some signs of life.
1,
that's pretty crazy.
But Doza getting a pretty dominant game to him, or round 2 himself.
Keep in mind, all of these matches are still 2 out of 3 up until our finals matches. We're not at a finals match yet. Despite how intense this game is, it's still just a 2 out of 3. So Doza actually needs to win this So the player is fine to lose this, but if a player wants to continue on, they have 2 out of 3 here. So
big Ari nerf getting showcased for the first time in his bracket, which is
yeah,
parrying
the
orb
nerf
now
to the
causes it to
super
despawn.
getting parried and disappearing, very strong. I love that change personally. I'm so tired of having to block Arthur's super.
Getting a little greedy with the grab attempt there on Quainty's side is going to cost him a good chunk of Blitzcrank and force him to eat a limit strike. Oki.
Dropped, but it's fine. We just go for the command grab, and now Quainty's on the back foot with just solo Yasuo, but Fury's almost available. And a dead Vi helps make things feel a lot safer for Quainty. So now Doze is kind of on the back foot. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what a JH. JH to catch the air dash back, going straight into level 3.
Alright, game 1 going to Quainty. Oh my god, what a crazy game 1 already. Once again, this is not a finals match, despite the level of play here. So, if Doza loses this one, he will be going to losers, and has to fight his way back into the finals. So,
what a parry
God,
on the
parry
S1. This is going to be massive damage on Vi here.
These dudes are playing the game right now. Surely this is how oh my god, the reset
decided to go for the reset that time instead of continuing with his 47 hit combo.
Drops the combo though? That's insane. But surely this is how Lord Riot intended us peasants to play the game. Waited for him to do the Fox dash through for the burst. But what a challenge.
Dude,
just
great jab challenge from Doza.
The fighting spirit of Doza is not to be. Oh my god!
Dude,
happy birthday!
It's a happy birthday. Huge. You know, if we end this with a level 3,
just cashing out, making sure all that damage stays on Yasuo.
Yeah, dude.
And now somehow Doza's evened this up. Okay, decides to burst just to keep the momentum. Oh no! But the 2x KO.
Title card, man. It happened.
That's gotta feel bad. Okay. Oh my god, it's too many layers. Oh my god, guess again. Oh, never mind. Oh, guess. Just death.
Well, he's still guessing here. Oh, good parry from Quainty.
These brothers are playing the game. What is going on?
What a pickup from Quainty. This will be... Oh no, this might be Ari. This is definitely Ari's life. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, things managed to survive, but things are not looking great for Doza, is what I would say. But he's somehow hanging on.
Doza crouches the Yasuo JS1, but
the
still manages to get hit.
Oh my gosh. And then
Dang,
the rapid
just a
slash
little late on the retreating guard from the Blitzcrank.
Doza has to make something shake here. Yep, popping the Fury just to... Oh, there's a block? Oh, it's a parry. Oh my god.
If he would have did forward throw, he could have killed.
Oh my god, what a block. Oh my god. Oh, no, the parry.
He went for the parry.
And it goes to Quainty again. Those are unable to revenge. His vengeance was not able. That's tough. Oh, that was such a good set though. Like the level of play between those two, the parries, the neutral,
Dude,
the little small interactions.
It was insane. And do you know what's even more insane? We're going to see a matchup in losers tried and true. Well, not in losers, but a tried and true matchup of Doza versus Times in losers quarters. Should be a very interesting game.
Man, that's just so crazy. There were so many different moments that happened. Oh, we have replays I hear. Oh my god, we're evolving. Let's roll the replays then. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so here we have that moment in game 1 where
here we go with this like 42 hit combo for like 80%, and it ends in limit strike, bro.
Yeah, Lily had never seen that combo. He'll just slash you a million times like that. Okay, yeah, this is where he baits it. Yep. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like even in the parts where like those are trying to optimize everything to like, you know, save meter and do this and that, he's still optimizing perfectly around his own options as well. You know, able to still choose when to spend the meter, when to not spend the meter, when he can afford to not spend the meter, or when he has to not spend the meter. You know, things of that nature.
And then there at the end, it just
2x KO was very well played on both sides.
Yeah, I agree. It came down to the wire right there. That was the so disappointing. The retreating guard was the right answer. It just came out a little too late, so he couldn't get it to keep out of range for the Yasuo. Yeah, man, it came down to the wire for sure. It could have gone either way.
It really was down to the wire, and despite the result, it definitely felt like it could have gone either way at any point during that game. You know, kudos to both players for sure. And I mean, Quainty putting the work, really putting, you know, even after the nerfs, my Yasuo is still out here putting in work. You know, I don't need the high low to mix you. I have my own high low. It's called I'm either going to stop you from jumping with a low, or I'm going to come high and meet you in the air and command grab you with young Blitzcrank.
That's so true. There are so many Blitzcranks today. Man, it is like insane.
All right. Well, here we are waiting for our next match in our top 8. You know, I really hope Doza All right, so I just got reports that our next match might actually be our winners finals. We might be getting that a little bit earlier than anticipated, which means it'll probably be Quaint versus, if I had to make an assumption, I'm gonna make a wild guess here, other match. Never mind, I was just told we were announced that we're going to losers quarters. I know nothing. Time is fake, life isn't real, we all live in a simulation, the end.
Why do we exist if not to suffer, you know?
Why do we exist just to suffer? But with that being said, we are getting into our losers quarters match, I believe. I don't quite know who this could be. Maybe it's some Earthwind and Hamster versus somebody. I'm not entirely certain. But we'll find out in just a moment as we get that queued up for you guys.
I believe it will either be Doza versus Times or Unstoppable versus Miku.
Yeah, Doza might just already be a meme. Who knows? All right, so our match we have coming up next will be Miku versus Unstoppable. So we're gonna have a little bit more. What was it? Yasuo. Sure, remember these by now.
think it's Yasuo Blitzcrank, I think, and then Jinx Vi.
Yeah, well, we won't have to guess anymore soon. We should have our answers coming up in just a moment. Meanwhile, for me, I think the sun is starting to come up. Yeah, there's going on 5 a.m. here, so the sun is starting to come up soon.
Oh, dude, it's just now getting to lunchtime by me. It's 12:30.
Man, y'all have it easy. Y'all have just a nice chill day over there, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna commentate some bomb-ass 2xKO, go get lunch, come back and play some Pocopia.
That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. You know, I'm just chilling in my little Airbnb. I'm gonna do this little stream, and then after that, I'm gonna take myself a quick nap. By a quick nap, I mean a long sleep, probably, because I am quite going through it.
When are you headed back?
I actually fly back this upcoming Wednesday, so in a few days I will be flying back. So I still have a few days. I have a little bit. So it's, today I'll probably sleep in a little bit. Get some rest, try to rejuvenate myself. And then maybe Monday and Tuesday, I'll probably try to go out onto town and actually do a few things, do a little bit of shopping for, friends and family, eat some food I haven't gotten a chance to eat yet, maybe visit a few places that I have the time to actually visit in like a day or two. And then, just come back. But
gotcha.
We are getting to the point where the sun is coming out. And speaking of the sun coming out, we also have our next match coming out right here as well, which appears to be our losers semis match.
It was Yasuo Warwick, not Yasuo
Warwick.
Blitzcrank.
That's what it was. Yep. Versus Team Sister. Which I do like the lore sister team. It is very fun. Yep. Strong here. Vi not letting Yasuo get away.
Oh,
really not letting Yasuo get away.
Geyser.
Chasing them down. A little bit of Captain Cam though,
Yo, the Chomper extension? Okay.
Alright, she had him, so she shot him. Pretty strong start from Unstoppable. Oh, and then just baits out the full screen Warwick super. Chases him down.
Instead of going for the guaranteed combo, went for just the run forward tech chase.
That's a lot of damage. Not enough to kill though, and he gets hit. Once again, this will be a lot of damage. I don't think it's enough to kill, so he will survive here with a mix-up incoming. Oh wait, I forgot. This is double down? Still not quite enough though.
Yo, Yasuo low profiled the zap, so he actually did not tank it for Warwick. That could have been tragic.
Sky boom. This is what I mean. Like, just this like basic stuff with Jinx is hard for a lot of people to still deal with. Just shooting
and we
sky
can
booms.
see that the layer 1 is working too.
What an anti-air. Oh my god, Unstoppable really is unstoppable right now, looks like. Oh my god, it just
he
doing
just
so
like
much damage.
triple dive kicked, bro. And we're locking you out of your break, so you're gonna lose your character here. And like we talked about earlier, sweep being such a strong option from Warwick. Landing the sweep and immediately eliciting the break from Unstoppable.
Yep, just locking down and letting them escape. Not even letting them tag out there. I like keeping them at block stun. A lot of people don't know that if you call an assist like that, and your opponent goes to punishment ground on block stun, you can tag. And potentially you get a Be here to keep him in blocks him the entire time that he couldn't tag out. Very smart.
That was a casual 92%, by the way, off of this Fury Warwick. Popping blood. Oh, blood pop griefing his combo. I believe that that actually would have been the kill, and we should get the kill here. Yes, sir.
Yep,
We've got
nice, a little bit of
leaps,
mauling.
we've got slashes, and that is going to be round number 2 for Miku.
All right, we managed to tie things up. Let's see which side can bring home the bacon, so to speak.
The Miku just running great offense here. Unstoppable finding that hit. Well, yo, micro walk out the corner said, no, you're
that was
actually in
actually
the
insane.
corner here. And that will be Warwick.
Oh my god, what a bait. Did not get a full combo on it though, but still an insane bait. Just not letting him hit the ground. Oh my god, the
see ya.
disrespect there.
See ya. And that's game 1 to Unstoppable. Pretty dominatingly, I would say, though that last round was pretty dominating. I think Miku with the solid round 2. I want to see if these adaptations can come through and secure Miku game 2.
Yep. It really just feels like that, how can I say that, Miku's having a really hard time getting anything going. I feel like Unstoppable kind of been controlling the pace of the match so well. And that's continuing even into this right here.
Yeah, and we just see Unstoppable running this offense here. We're going to see some more geysers. No, instead of the geyser, we're going through the air throw reset into the kill, saying, I want to get this done with. Let's move into round 2.
Alright. Warwick able to start breaking and get hit, but gets bursted off immediately.
Yo, the sandwich from Yasuo Warwick, and we're going to get some bloods here.
S1, the bane of all players. It's so funny, even being in Japan, I still see people get hit by S1. So sad. Sad button.
And Warwick and Blood, you know, this is scary if you're Jinx, man. One mistimed zoning opportunity and forward S1 comes in. Missing the combo, but getting a reset off of it on the side of Unstoppable and answering saying, I don't need to be worried about Blood. Would have charged 6S1, giving you this combo here. Oh, going for it again. Got a little greedy there on the side of Miku. And forward throw reset. Are we cashing out? No, we're so close to level 3. What a burst. I don't know if I would have bursted there, but hopefully they can secure this round. Dang, and we actually saw the Jinx buff coming in there where Zapper actually beat Tornado, but Miku just baiting it with the Tornado and jumping over and securing the kill. Dude, Unstoppable has just been on top of using these Chomper assists as Oki tools. Miku with a pretty dominating lead in this last round of game 2. With 3 bar, could honestly go any way. Never mind. The Warwick is gone, but that is 3 last stands on deck if needed. The Vi change, where last stand combos into itself, coming in here.
Ooh, what a jump there. I able to get the full conversion. Put the...
And we are going to get a throw combo here because we're in the corner. Set up the wind wall, get the reverse stab. Looking to bait a Fury.
I almost got the Fury back anyway.
No! SMDR coming in from the Jinx. Run forward, grab! Oh no! Oh! And Miku was actually in the clear. Got matchup checked by the Super Mega Death Rockets incoming. Wow, what an ending to such a close set.
All right. And so another exciting match in our top 8 has concluded, and we are just getting all set up and ready, getting all set up and ready for the following match. Unfortunately, that was our first losers match, so that means that our losing player has been eliminated from the event, unfortunately. But thank you so much for playing, and we'll be back with the next one. But
yeah,
like I was
honestly,
saying, man, Jinx is so underrated.
Yeah, dude, honestly, like, great play from Miku there. The ending of that game actually was in his in their favor. They just didn't know if they could grab punish there, if they were going to get hit by Rocket. Super close set.
Yep.
Great play from both players.
Oh, look at that. Already into our next match. That was...
I believe this is winners finals. Quainty versus Power Spots.
Yeah, yep, it is our...
Blitzcrank on both sides of the screen here, just choosing slightly different offenses.
We live in the Blitzcrank world, you know. It's his world. Yeah, this is our winners finals of Power Spots versus Quainty. And we are double blitzed up on this Saturday afternoon.
Great programming, extending the combo there on the side of Quainty, getting that Yasuo pickup even though he was tagged out.
All right, let's see if Power Spots can make this happen. The solo blitz, not impossible. I've definitely seen this happen before, and that's a good way to start it right there with the down heavy. Getting a little bit of damage in right here. Oh wait, actually no, I'm sorry, a lot of bit of damage. Oh my god.
Oh, he's just dead.
Oh my god. I thought it was going to end, but not before he died.
He's
oh my
dead
god,
too.
Okay, he had to burst. Okay, now he's dead.
That was a crazy burst because Pow Spots could have just Fury Dash canceled and baited the burst. And instead, we're going to see a reversal of fortune and Quainty securing a level 3.
He also said I refuse to drop this, or I left it. Wow, and yeah, insane game 1 to Quainty for somehow pulling that off. Kudos to them. Yep, and now it's mix-up time. Oh, no mix-up necessary. Wow.
What incredible use of Wrecking Ball, man. Dude, I'm telling you that 5M, it just reaches now, man. Yeah, I imagine if you're POW spots, you're feeling really good here, man. You're the one that took the game from Quainty on ladder. You had a real dominating round 1 you barely missed, and then you had a clearly dominating round 2. He must be really, really gunning for this win here. And the 5M connecting again on the side of POW spots, just securing this. I like this little Blitzcrank Warwick combo. Choosing to get the Limit Strike Ender there. And we're just going to keep him locked down. It's a low. I got hit. I don't know about you, but I ate that for sure. And POW spots taking game number 1. Yeah, it felt so action-packed and wild. I felt like it's game like 3 already, bro. All right, we got the break coming out from Quainty. POW spots getting the tag into the happy birthday, dropping Blitzcrank out. This combo's not over because we're double down. We're going for the Oki, committing a little too hard to the bear grab there. And Quainty might be able to secure this. We've seen him deal a lot of damage off of these hits with Yasuo. It looks like we are going for the reset, which should be the kill or the burst at least. Wow, what a 5M and a massive delay there. Still getting the combo, has 3 bars. Great defense on the side of POW spots to beat that reset attempt.
Oh no, what a drop. Unfortunate. And this is going to run away with this opportunity.
Three bars on Warwick. Yes, that's just going to be Blitzcrank. And we're going to have Warwick in blood on this new character incoming.
Yeah, so now it's looking
Might
pretty rough for
be
Quainty
kind
here,
of
where he has to
brutal.
deal with a blood. Oh, and he couldn't get away.
And it just like barely reached, man. What a great forward S1 from POW spots.
Yeah, what a chase. What a jab. These guys are scrapping it for dominance right now. Oh my god. Oh my, what is going on?
Dude, that 5M just coming in clutch again for Blitzcrank. And we're gonna see a toss into the corner,
Yep.
double limit
Toss it
strike.
back
No,
into
we're
the
just going for
corner.
the damage this time.
Cash out. Get some damage going. Mix up time. Oh my god, it's so scary.
I cannot believe he just got Yasuo privileged because that jump heavy is a multi-hit. Oh man. Great awareness from Quainty to use that multi-hit to break through the armor on the running grab.
are pretty good defense. But
Yeah, great
defense can
retreating
only get
guards
so
on the
far.
side of Quainty to build some of this meter. Just dancing
All right.
around this 2H on the side of Quainty.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do
But-
what you gotta do.
You know, no Fury on the side of Housebots, but Blitzcrank is a high damage character. One more touch on Yasuo should secure it, and he has Steam now. Oh wait, actually this is death? This is death? That's
Oh my
OD,
god, that combo
bro.
is crazy. I can't believe we got the TODs. And now it's technically an honest game. Except for one side has Fury, yep.
Oh my god, the cross up, body splash. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he doesn't build the he doesn't build the
Yep,
bar.
and here we go.
Jumped?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, what a level 3s.
So there's still a chance for Quincy to do this. Not the biggest chance, but a chance nonetheless. Next touch on either side will determine it. Oh my god, what a jump. But it wasn't enough. Oh, the chip and Quincy
There's a
somehow.
lot of 4Us going on there, man.
Somehow. This is insane. Now we're 1-1.
Dude, this Yasuo combo. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, we're going tag launcher this time. I was thinking we were gonna go for mix, but okay. Great 5M there. Catch that dog. The dog is down. No, what? What a tech roll out into a grab, and now it's Housebots with the momentum. In these combos coming through. We're gonna go for a reset here. Yes, sir. Overhead. They say that's reactable now. Great stance 2H from Quainty coming out to secure that character. But this Blitzcrank is very scary. What a godlike reset. Back into the corner. So much damage. Just smothering here. Limit strike to secure round 1. Convincingly on the side of Quainty. And now we have Battle of the Bots over here. Blitzcrank versus Blitzcrank. Swapping into Warwick, getting snagged by that Blitzcrank 5M. And this should be death to Warwick if we go based on the combos that we have previously seen. Oh, just a pixel is going to catch the JH to secure that kill. Yasuo going the distance here, getting this combo, Blitzcrank reset, Limit Strike back into the corner. You thought you were safe? Nobody is safe here. And with that, Quainty takes game number 2. He's not. But that's okay though. All right, we have one potentially match point on the side of Quainty. What a
jumping S2 on the side of Quainty, and now Quainty has the momentum and is just running away with this game. Oh, early parry attempt.
No, my camera, can you see me?
Still is going to secure.
Yeah, this bed is more comfortable than the seat I had in front of the camera, that's all. That's fine.
Tried to reach him with a jump air throw, just barely missed
You know,
it.
I'm here, I'm chill. Am I live to the people? Alright. So
And
here we go, we're back in it.
Quainty
The dog
dominating,
waterfall does not work out,
securing.
but the tags into the tag into the anti-air works out.
And there's that sweep that we talked about time and time again. The DP actually trading with the Yasuo 2H. And that should be Warwick gone. And this has the opportunity to just be set point. And it is set point. I do not think there's a world where Blitzcrank lives this. And we're gonna see the KO. Quainty turning it up, taking this 3-1. I think your camera might be gone, Steph. I'm not sure if people can hear you either. But what's up, everybody? Dominating performance from Quainty there, getting it 3-1. Just swinging the momentum. This tournament really showcasing the power of Blitzcrank, man. And what Blitzcrank can bring to the table, which, as you saw, when paired with the right character, could be devastating. Those Blitzcrank Yasuo combos for 80% with freestyle, you know, like not even looping. We're not using the double super shenanigans in freestyle. That's just raw damage from that team. Absolutely insane stuff. I believe we have our losers semis is going to be next, and that looks like it's going to be Unstoppable and Doza. Winner of that will play POW spots in losers finals and have to run the Blitzcrank gauntlet to secure a victory from the loser side of bracket. Absolutely insane plays, and you know, POW spots putting in a lot of POW spots, just putting in just so much there, taking that game 2 and snowballing it into so much momentum before Quainty was able to re-secure his momentum and just kind of snowball out of control.
I just want to kind of go back, reiterate what you were saying, but yeah, this tournament really has shown the power of like the not too common teams. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people playing what it seems like what they just want to play and doing extremely well with it. Granted, we haven't seen too many super meta teams. Like, you know, it's not like a, you know, like an Echo Ari or like an Echo Yasuo in this particular bracket, but we are still seeing a lot of very strong characters like Vi, Ari, Yasuo.
And we have seen a lot of Vi this tournament. In fact, this is going to be our run back from ladder where Doza won. Maybe we can see if Unstoppable
we have
can
these sisters
get
once again
his vengeance.
versus patented Vi Ari. And right now, to have some active defense to get himself out of a weird spot in the corner. And it doesn't end there. This should be a dead Vi. And now the sister must fight alone.
Yeah, and Ari securing that stock. We're gonna get full combo off of the assist here. Great Vi assist, just barely missing the confirm to get the potentially character.
And then Vegeta. Great block
Good
on the
defense. Oh, blocked the
but you can't
triple
block
overhead
forever.
and got opened up by the low. We're watching a
But you
cutscene moving
can't
into
block
round
forever
number
is the
2.
problem. You block 10 overheads, but can you block 11? When the 11 comes tip-tap dancing on your head. Even though I know to the acute people at home is he got hit low, but it's funnier to say that.
No, you don't. Already letting them know. Unstoppable, managing to snag both characters in this happy birthday.
The hearts are on fire. Nothing crazy comes out of it.
And we see the Vi against the Vi. That Cold Star assist just putting in work, man. Every time you think you're safe, Ari is just tickling your toes with these orbs.
Ooh my god, the schmicks up. Oh my god, you just can't block forever.
Into the empty
You just
low,
can't do it.
reset, jab hit. Doza looking to run away with this
Yeah,
set,
Doza said he's
trying
fighting
not
like he
to
wants
lose
his
it.
run back against Quinty. He refused to go out without a fight, but Tabo also
Amazing
refused to go out without a
combo
fight.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen Unstoppable drop that combo like 3 times now. Lands it that time and secures
Right now it
the
just comes down to who
character
wants it
with
more.
Oh, throw protection
little too
coming
early.
in. And we're just flinging rocks at each other, bro. Doza's
Yeah.
going to go ahead and secure
And game 1 does go to
number 1.
Doza. He's trying to fight back into the losers finals for his revenge.
Knuckle
Oh my
up.
God.
That man said, "You tried to jab me? No, thank you." Okay, sway grab. 2L force the option.
did
You
it
already
run a
get the
throw?
break
Was
here.
able to put some active defense to hit a button.
Sway grab. We're gonna get the break here now.
Alright, we are saving Divine. No meter to continue it on. Oh my god. Tried to chase it down. Didn't work out. Now you're in the blender.
And we got the Chompers Oki here. Oh man. Works every time, most of the time.
Somehow Ari is still alive and got a hit at that.
And you can see by Doza's routing, like, the real power of electrics. Every time Unstoppable gets a hit, he's working a lot harder because he's not using these electrics. Doza
And
weaves
just
in
like that.
2 or 3 electrics early in his route, and he's able to secure these characters.
Yeah, just like that. Those are staying alive, keeping Ari alive, getting some and killing a character.
And there
And
we
now
see
potentially killing the
Jab
second
putting in the
character.
work. He's gonna get the burst here. I think you can't burst here actually, because it's burst safe. Oh,
Okay,
just
decides to
barely.
burst. Did not want to die. Didn't think Doza had those. Doza had those. And now just running away. Trying not to get hit. Trying not to die. Might get the boy Polka Dot over here.
Now get back. And Doza is going to be looking to win this 2-0 and move on to the losers finals. But Unstoppable not making it easy for him, landing these hits with Vi.
Yeah, it's definitely
Running
a
his
battle for
flame
this. It's not
choppers
free.
Oki. Oh, he went Monkey Oki that time.
Ooh,
And
little bit of
snagged the
Oki.
hit. And Ari is still caught.
Oh, the happy birthday. That's not good for Unstoppable.
And this, once again, the power of electrics, man. Look at how much damage this combo is doing compared to the Vi combos.
Oh my gosh, this amount of damage is insane.
We're just gonna see Jinx die, man. Almost. Looking for these jabs to start.
Oh no, this is just the block streak of all time.
Oh my god. Somehow got into the corner for overhead low. And we're parrying.
Parry?
Oh,
yeah. Parry it, Tubman. Not letting anything through.
Just so much momentum. We're watching a cutscene. It's not gonna kill,
and that,
but that doesn't
should
matter.
be it. This should be a win for Doza.
I think he lives with Fury. Yeah, he lives with Fury, man. The defense boost from Fury goes a long way.
It just shows what I know about Vi.
Oh my god, and all of a sudden, Unstoppable has a chance.
It ain't over till
All
it's
he
over.
needs is one
It's
good
my
air
over.
grab or one good combo.
Oh my god, what a block.
And Doza
But a
is
block's
gonna
not
secure
enough.
it with
And Doza
the
takes
orb
it,
play.
moving on to losers finals.
Looking for his match against Pow Spots, he is determined to make it to Quainty and get his run back.
That is some real magic. Because I don't know how else you were hitting and blocking all of that. Yes. So we are now moving on to, I don't know if it's another loser semis match or moving on to our losers finals here. I will shortly, but we are almost at the end. It's been a crazy, wild ride that I'm surprised I'm still here for, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I mean, we are almost done with we're almost done with this bracket.
Here we go. We are
got,
getting to our next match. It does appear to be Doza and our good pal Sports for the losers finals match.
Yeah, man, Doza having to run the Blitzcrank gauntlet to secure this tournament. Really hoping to see some
It's just taking a second to start up.
Blitzcrank shenanigans. All right, Steph, what is your call? Who do you think gets losers finals? Is it young Doza, or is it the power?
So I think in this
robot
particular
player in Pow Spots
matchup, Doza versus Pow Sports, I think Doza has a slight edge just because mix-up heavy his team is compared to Pow Sports' team. So that's going to be my bet on Doza. And then, because I would also like to see the run back to see if Doza can make the impossible happen against the seemingly untouchable sitting in grand finals, our hero Quainty. But I am curious to see how far Big Doza, I should say, could get through this matchup.
Dude, we are just promoting a no-fly zone right now. Really leveraging that geyser to its maximum potential. Got a happy birthday, got the electrics, got the combo. Should be a 2x KO here. It won't be because Warwick had slightly more health.
All right, but yeah, when round one does go to Doza, Once again, this is a losers finals match, so it is best 3 out of 5.
Dude, every interaction, all these jabs, you know, like these combos are heavily scaled, but they all add up, you know? And Doza just so good at looking for these opportunities.
No mix up, a little bit of a mess up on Doza's part. And then, but Power Sports is fully capitalizing on that little mess up, saying, one man's trash, another man's treasure. I'm certain you're mistaken to my gold. Doza seems to agree. Oh my god, it's basically unblockable.
Man, choosing to stay same side that time says you may have blocked it last time, but you won't get it again.
Little command grab action.
Into sway grab, into the level.
And that's going to be it. Game 1 goes to Doza.
Game 1 for Doza.
What adjustments do you think Power Sports needs to make here in the rest of the series? He hasn't fit this.
Honestly, with his characters, he's going to struggle against the fuzzies. He really just needs to maintain momentum. He needs to try to get the hit, and he needs to run offense here and smother Doza. He should also probably look to start scouting these jabs. Every time Doza is playing Vi on point, he's looking for absolutely nothing except for jab. There you see it again. There's another jab starter. Doza getting a lot of mileage out of these jabs. It's all he's looking for on Wake Up and in neutral. And it's hard to commit to a parry, but that might be the only option that Housebop has here. Man, if you go back and you look at the last game in this game, it's just, you could probably make a compilation of how many times Doza has gotten a combo or a block string from jab. Not really looking for much else, but we are going to get a massive damage and the wake up command grab. And now all of a sudden, this round is a lot more scary for Doza to have to deal with. I believe Ahri just might actually be dead. If I'm Doza in this situation, I'm just giving him the round. Yeah, you can have this round, buddy. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, Blitzcrank just putting in a lot of work this round, in this game. We might actually see this snowball back into a Powerspots W and move this to a game, to a third game. A lot more contesting going on the side of Powerspots, really finding these stuffs on the jab and on the S1, and that's the adaptation that Powerspots really needed to make. Ready Pow, you know, and then we're gonna, Doza getting the read. Okay, this is, all of a sudden this could go either way, and he's got 3 bars with Fury. Using Fury to get that block string. Oh my gosh, and he tried to jab. And it got interrupted. And that is going to be game number 2 going to Powerspots.
All right, let's see if Doza can make some of these counter adaptations, and if we see a little more diversified aggression that isn't jab based. Can't be sweeping, man. Good punish from Doza. Not gonna get damaged, but gonna get the burst. Got the double overhead into a happy birthday. Warwick somehow managed to fall out, but that's okay because the robot should be dead here. Your turn. What do you got? What you got, Vi, is a character. Congratulations. Doza looking to carry a lot of momentum into the rest of this set. Punishing this sweep 2 for 2, man. Not giving him an option to breathe. Hitting him with his optimal. We're going back into Vi.
Yeah, but it should be it.
Gone, Dunzo. Round 1 sealed. We're gonna see round 2 of this third game. Doza opening with a jab. Housebot's getting some momentum, getting the S1 to hit actually, but not getting a combo. Is gonna find the burst there. Oh no. Somehow that happy birthday from Blitzcrank managed to hit the Vi behind him, and because of that, it is going to actually snowball into this Blitzcrank killing Ahri, and Powspot's taking round 2 in this third game. What a JM from Doza. This is going to be a lot of damage. We're going to go for a reset, throw him back into the corner, wake up attack. What a 5M from Blitzcrank, man. Powspot's really knowing how to place his punches.
We're casting
And
out
we're just
here,
going to get
going for
a
the most damage as
clean
possible.
55% here. No fly
Oh my
zone,
god,
sir.
what a pillar!
No fly zone. No thank you. Rip and tear it. Warwick finding a super, going to allow him the
That's a
opportunity
long hill to
to
climb,
play
bro.
offense. Ooh. Doza finding the air-to-air on the Warwick, securing the character. Oh my god, just barely not able to confirm off of that jump heavy. Going for triple overhead is gonna find the
Alright,
opening.
he's getting Fury
and
here
get to
soon though, so
run
he will
his
be able to burst out if he wants. Oh, weird spot to burst, unfortunately though. Oh no.
Oh, Doza going for the air throw reset. But Blitzcrank is in fury. Oh my god, finds the jab. That should be enough to secure game number 2, or game number
Alright,
3
and
going
that
to
should
Doza.
be the game number 2 going to Doza.
But
Was in
we
here
still
number
have
3.
we
but-
still have one more game. This is losers finals. A potential one more game. We have potential to go game 5 here.
That is true. That's true.
You know? What do you think Powspots needs to clean up to kind of like find his footing here?
What do I think? Could you repeat that question for me?
Yeah, what do you think Powspots needs to adapt to here in order to look for this reverse 2-0 or 3-0? Dude, I don't know. I think it might be sealed. Doza baiting the burst, getting these hits.
Yeah. Doza is fighting for his run back like his life depends on it. Oh my god.
Creating these no-fly zones, man.
Oh no, Doza wants his run back more than I've seen a man want to run back in my life. He's doing everything in his power to put power spots down to get into that match.
Both players looking for their ideal starters.
Oh my
We're gonna
god,
get
that
a
was like 20
reset.
resets.
Yeah. And we're gonna watch a cinematic here. Oh, we're not gonna watch a cinematic. Oh, Warwick combo.
Yep. Alright.
We're
Big
tossing
combo,
back to
but
the
nothing
corner.
too out of the ordinary. Get a little bit of blood though.
I have you, man. You know, it against Ari, it only takes like 3 command grabs. The 3 command grabs, and all of a sudden, the round is done.
If you like calculated every command grab, this character only needs 4 command grabs to die. Yeah.
Oh my god. Got opened up by the double overhead, and that is gonna be Warwick stock. Never mind, we're gonna go for the limit strike. And, you know, this is how it snowballs out of control.
Yep, that's all it takes. What's this right here?
That, 1 command grab into super, dude.
Oh.
Oh, but that's okay, he got stuck on Vi.
Oh my god.
Alright, 1 forward S1.
This could be it. Oh
no,
my
that's
god.
punishable now.
And he did
The
it.
set is gonna go to Doza.
Jesus, how
That is
stressful.
those Warwick nerfs on full display here. S1 Super is no longer a free neutral skip, dude. You jump block it, you ground block it, he's gonna get punished.
Yeah, I'm just really impressed by like Doza's line of play there in some of those spots, like knowing when to go for the reset, knowing when to hold back, knowing when to just cash out. You know, very smart, you know, resource management for him there, and you know, well-deserved victory. And he has made it back to grand finals against our waiting champion Quainty to see who actually will become champion of the first ever Slam Sessions #1. If you had to bet, who do you have your money on?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think Quainty. I think that Quainty had a really dominating round or match in winners.
We are almost at our finale. We have one final match to share with all of you tonight. It's going to be Doza and the losers versus Quainty. On the winner's side is Vi Ari versus Yasuo Blitzcrank. It's going to be one heck of a ride. And, you know, like I was saying earlier, this Yasuo Blitzcrank team is quite disgusting. Oh, speaking of disgusting, we're getting right into it, and they're already going.
Yeah, we're straight in. We're not even 20 seconds into the game, and Vi's already almost dead, man. You know, it should be a great set, and I'm eager to see if Doza has been cooking on some adaptations from the last time they fought.
A little bit of Haseki. Oh my god, it's so hard to find the reset. Where's it at? Where is it actually at?
It's when I was playing against Tate, the Blitzcrank from Florida, or Georgia, I was absolutely getting cooked by that, by like command grab into late tag Yasuo pickup. I swear it's unseeable because of the camera change.
They're fighting hard.
Oh my gosh, and Ari just snaking her way past the 2H, not getting hit by this command grab shenanigans. Instead, Doza looking to run his mix on the big robot and not have to deal with
Okay,
it.
so it's Oki time.
Amazing
not
parry
enough.
on the wake up, but Doza is going to be scouting. It drops the
Oh, no, the
combo
drop.
though.
Oh.
No way! Quainty's saying he doesn't
I don't need to take your
care
mix up
about
if I
the
have a
mix,
2-button
bro.
level
He's
3.
got 3 bars and he's not afraid to use them.
Wow, and that's huge.
And now we are at this 1v1. Yasuo versus Ari. Yasuo with 3 bars might.
And that's gonna be one dead Ari.
Oh no, he
Oh,
dropped
I
his. He
somehow
dropped
jinxed
his
it. Oh no,
mix,
but
he did
it is
get
still
the
one
kill.
dead Ari. And that is game 1 in the set going to Quainty on against Doza here. What are the odds you think that Doza will be able to surmount a comeback here?
I have faith. He just needs to look for some of these play. I don't know. Look at Queenie's defense, man. I don't know. Oh man, charge 6S1, and that's gonna be the life of Vi.
And this oh my god.
Okay, that was grimy,
That
bro.
does-
That was grimy in the sickest way. Frame kill, and we're going for
Oh
1-3. She's
my
not quite
god.
dead. She's not
Not
quite
like
dead.
this.
But
I hate to
she's
say it, but it
close.
might be lights out for our
She's
hometown
dead.
hero. Yeah, she's low health, man. That was
She's
raw level
dead?
3. That was raw
Nah,
level
bro, I gotta see a replay for that after.
Quainty had it calculated, you know? He's not
I
new
don't know
to
if I
this.
would
This is
say
his
that the
team.
Blitzcrank players gotta calculate it like that, bro. Oh, what's the mix? Oh, man. If you are Quainty here, you are just running with this momentum. Who cares about Vi, bro? I'm trying to kill your assist. Okay, oh. Did not get the parry. Oh my god, dude. The first hit of 2M into S2 down S2 is actually just so tricky. And the side the active
Yeah,
tag
but that's going to be
swapping with
game
sides with
2
the block.
going to Quainty with a 2x KO. So,
He got title carded, bro.
oh
my god, we're
those are-
swapping it up.
those needed to go back to the character select to think a little bit, needed to clear the air, catch a
Oh, he's
breather.
getting the stage
But this
counter
could be
pick.
our potential
Understandable.
final game of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's
or
just
the
going
night.
he's going for the stage counter pick. That's all.
If you want Doza to keep going, you want some more 2x KO, it's time to share it. Oh my god, that round start. I'm sorry. I got a little distracted there. What?
Oh, and
I've
he
never
got
seen
the
anybody
Vi.
just dump Vi like that. What?
Well, you know, in the last patch, she has an extended hurt box on punch now, so it's easier to stuff her.
I'm actually at a loss for word. That was like a. Oh my. Okay, I thought he had him again. I was about to
he didn't
say.
get the Kara fast enough, so Doza was in block stuff.
I was about to say my man is feeling himself, but he might have messed up. This might have been the moment to start surmounting a comeback.
Yeah, man, Spirit Rush is hard to commit to like that.
Just like that. This is final game, final round, potentially, of the tournament. Unless Doza finds what he's missing to deal with this Blitzcrank Yasuo menace. Oh my god, and he puppeted it the whole way. So somebody take his controller. He's gonna be like playing like duos on solos or something. Oh my god, I think I would have got hit there.
What an amazing parry. I don't know, man. I want Doza to make this run back, but it's looking like this might be the last game in our set. We're gonna do the Blitzcrank combo. What is happening, bro? Dang. This is a lot of, work for Ahri to do, man.
He make something, shake something. Alright, that's a good start.
This is a big mountain to climb by herself. Ooh, he was bouncing, bro. You can't grab him there.
This all comes down to this. Oh, it all comes down to this. Oh, great hit, great hit. This might have been the lifeline Doza needed to stay in the game. Oh, nobody drops it.
And he has to Fury because he dropped it.
Oh, the parry. Okay. He's alive still. The parry may have saved his life. The whiff parry. Yeah, and even acquainted God. This dude's a freak.
Dude, this mix is just brutal, and this combo may be scaled, but the Oki is not. Oh my god.
Ooh, so close. Oh no. And here we go again, last character. Ahri did it last time. Can Ahri do it a second time? Here is for all the marbles. All the mix. Oh, Doza's very close to Fury, but I don't know if he's going to get it in time before Yasuo gets level 3
bar,
right
he
here.
level 3s. That is going to be the tournament.
Oh, and that is going to be it. Quainty is your first ever Slam Sessions 2XKO champion. Let's give it up a round of applause. Clap, 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 clap.
Hell yeah.
And man, that's crazy. Congratulations to Quainty. Surely went almost undefeated in the latter rounds, then came to the actual top 8 and went actually undefeated, even in set count, I believe, only losing characters with Yasuo Blitzcrank. What an impressive display, and an even more, I hate to say it, impressive team. The way that he piloted, the way he knew every single little mix-up scenario, every reset, just so smoothly transitions to each other. That shows you have a lot of mastery, a lot of practice with those characters, and that's very impressive.
I just love how much flair that you can put on your team and how unique you can make them, because I've played that team a lot and I've played against that team a lot. I've never seen that Yasuo Blitzcrank combo that Quainty was doing, the 42 hit combo that did like 85% is that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was pretty crazy. And we have some replays right here from that last set. It's just the awareness at all times that, you know, Quainty, obviously both players have it, but Quainty just kind of showed a level of awareness in so many different situations and was just always ready to put things in a spot where Doza was unprepared to deal with them, kind of making Doza always playing catch up in a way.
Yep, and it definitely worked out for him. Had a really dominating grand finals.
Mm-hmm. Disgusting. And then here we go. And that's how we wrap it up. I can't believe that Quinty actually did it. Man, what a fun tournament.
Yeah,
I know we had a few technical difficulties, and I appreciate everybody sticking around, but man, what a fun tournament.
Yeah, it was an amazing watch for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank Polkadot for joining us today, as our special guest, appreciate it. You have such a wealth of knowledge of 2XKO, and it's always fun hearing your opinion and talking shop and theory crafting about some of these teams and things of that nature.
Yeah, this I mean, I love this game. It's got a lot of depth and it's so fun and free form that like every time you sit down and you play somebody new, you learn something new. And I think that that's something that I haven't really seen in a long time, it really does remind me of like Marvel 3,
But yeah, I really did enjoy my time here with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here as well. And if you did enjoy your time, then we have great news and something you have to look forward to. Once again, this is just the first of the Slam sessions. Our next Slam session is actually happening in 2 weeks' time. Slam Sessions Online open for BlazBlue Central Fiction. It's coming. We're big BlazBlue fans here. If you're a big BlazBlue fan like we are, then you'll be excited to do this. This will be on April 4th. In 2 weeks' time, we will have our own BlazBlue Slam Sessions. BlazBlue's back at EVO, so we got to do a little bit of love for the game of all time. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and sign up at StarGG. Slam is back. Or join our Discord for more information. With that being said, that has been what go for it, man. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say you already know that I'm gonna be there entering that BVCF tournament. BlazBlue is just an amazing game. I would highly recommend anybody out there listening.
I wouldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much. funny. Production has jokes. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us for the Fine Open. I apologize. I was halfway across the world and half asleep during this. Next time, I'll be fully awake, fully attentive, and fully locked in on all of the great matches that we'll have next time on this stream. But before we wrap things up here, any final say to the people watching at home, Polkadot?
2XKO is cool, and you guys should go to Slam because I will be there and we can mash some games.
All right, and there you have it. Play 2XKO. Here's a very cool game. And with that being said, thank you guys again so much for watching. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the BlazBlue Central Fiction Slam sessions. Don't forget, stay tuned for more updates about Slam as well on the way. If you want to keep up to date, either join our Discord here or follow us at Twitter/X, I guess I have to call it that sometimes, at LVL482. And until next time, I've been Stefan. That's been Polkadot. You've been Sick. And we'll see you guys at the next Slam sessions.